The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Lazy Boy. All right, Dr. Sue Varma, you are a psychiatrist and an author, and you have some great news for me today with a new study that's been done. Tell me all about it.
Yes. So this incredible survey that came out from Harris Poll and commissioned by Lazy Boy shows that Americans really are shifting their attitude towards laziness. So, I know at least when I grew up, laziness kind of had this like negative connotation of, you're not being productive, and you're procrastinating. And really it's reclaiming and kind of rebranding the idea and saying, you know what, like laziness is a form of self-care. And that's what this survey showed, is that 90% of us believe, despite the fact that we have a lot of guilt, that laziness is self-care and that we kind of owe it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm. So why is it that we feel so guilty whenever we don't do something?
So, the Harris Poll survey showed that like 2/3 of us, so that's a lot of people, feel guilty when we're not doing something. And it's no surprise because growing up, there was this idea that like, if you're not productive, then like, what are you doing? And our self-worth somehow became tied and equated with achievement and busyness, like busyness for the sake of it. And we almost wear our burnout as a badge of honor. And to me, the laziness is at least intentional. It says, you don't have to be ashamed of the fact that you're human and you need rest. And I think the way to get most people's buy-in is to be able to tell them that A, it's good for your health, and B, it's good for your productivity as well.
Well, that brings me to my next question. What are some of the benefits that people can see whenever they practice laziness?
So practicing laziness leads to head-to-toe benefits. So there's less anxiety, less insomnia, less depression, less headaches, less tension in the body with like clenching. I know a lot of people hold their tension in their jaw, in their neck, in their shoulders, but also heart disease, right? Like people that really practice leisure on a regular basis have less heart disease, less strokes, less dementia. But the idea is that you have to practice leisure and time off consistently. Whether it's a Lazy Boy recliner or a yoga mat, creating a zen den, a safe space, an oasis moment is really part of how to reclaim leisure back in your life.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Lazy Boy.